Oh, you know it. Another Rick Wakeman video for Yes Saturday, baby. Let's go. Hi, guys. Welcome to Lee Reacts. Hope everyone's having a good day. Bam. I know I am. I'm trying. And we are back with, yes, Mr. Rick Wakeman. We're going to the album Out There that came out in 2003. It's also with the, I guess the group is called the English Rock Ensemble. I believe that's what it is, right? Yep, the English Rock Ensemble. Yep, 2003. This is the last track on the album. It's called The Cathedral of the Sky. I believe that's what it's called, right? See, it says in the sky here, but on here it says of the sky, so it's one of those two. This is a request from our patron, Paul, as usual. Thank you, Paul. I appreciate it. I really enjoy Rick's music. I'm very glad that he has this whole solo catalog as well, because he was great with Yes, but then everywhere else that he went and stuff that he did with Bowie, the solo stuff, it's just so good. So thank you. I appreciate it. If y'all aren't subscribed, help a brother out. Click that icon right below my face. I may or may not link some of my other Wakeman videos throughout the video, and if I do, it'll be up there. Alright, here we go. Cathedral in the Sky by Rick Wakeman. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh my god. I can almost hear John's voice in that choir. It's strange. That production sounds so weird.
Cathedral sound, the ultimate place, the answer to every dream that is lost in the mind of a person who sleeps cannot see. The vision and the movement of the astral planes with music and everlasting peace all around. There is a
He's quick. Sounds like Dream Theater a little bit. Whoa. Yeah, bring it back. That organ is epic. So epic. Oh, that's awesome. What a feel that is.
The scale of justice is that the feature patterns of the universal claim. A taste of freedom, a breath of nature, moving away from the hand that is reaching, never to be found in a mystery of sound, in a place far away with a view of the stars that offers us the music for the soul. Rainbow music, color the sky, capture the artist of the moment. The great cathedral, a fainty sound, fading away, fading
That is so good. What a great like main motif they have for this. I wish the production was a little better, but what are you gonna do? That's the end of the album, too. It's a pretty good ending, I'm not gonna lie. Even through the kind of weird production. Maybe it's the video I got, or Paul sent me or whatever. Maybe I'll try and find a new one and like swap it out or something. So I won't really talk about it that much. But the organ was like a little overpowering at points, I guess, for the rest of the sound. But it is a Rick Wakeman album, so I mean that's kind of the focus of what they're doing there. So you know, it is what it is. I felt at some points like the vocals and the drums were like really buried in the mix. So was the guitar at points, especially when everything was playing at the same time. The organ just overpowered everything. But like I said, that could just be the copy that I have. I'll try and find a better one, I guess, or do what I can. But that was epic though, even though like I said, it's a little shoddy. It was still amazing through and through. That was a hell of a journey, honestly. It was more of like Dream Theater, I guess, kind of progressive rock, like, you know, music instead of like what Yes is, or what Rick. I've usually heard from Rick. Like this is completely different than, you know, the Six Wives of King Henry VIII. You know, all the different Wakeman stuff we done. This is different once again. You know, the man cannot fit in a box, so you can put him on wherever you want, I guess. But that was great. Let's see who we got. Let's see. So we got Rick Wakeman on keyboards, Tony Fernandez on electric and acoustic drums and percussion, Ant Glenn on electric guitar, Damian Wilson on vocals, and Lee Pomeroy on bass. And then it's the English Chamber Choir, and Guy Prothero on who's the conductor. I've seen Pomeroy before. He's played with Hackett. Yes, featuring John Anderson, Jeff Lindsay, Yellow, It Bites, and then Rick Wakeman. Okay, well that makes sense. I think we've listened to him before in a couple things. But yeah, what a way to end an album. That's the final climax, basically. I don't know if the whole album flows together, or if it's like a separate songs kind of thing. But what a way to go out, man. It just kind of kept building, and then bam, and that motif they kept using. Very reminiscent of some of his work I've heard, I guess, like in Yes and stuff like that. But the music around it, like the guitars, the vocals, the drums, that didn't sound like Yes at all. But the keyboards from Rick, they definitely had some flavors from, going for the one it sounded like, and not close to the edge. What was the other one? Maybe Yes album? No, maybe I'm thinking of something else. But it did have a little bits and pieces of that kind of feel, but for the most part this is a completely separate kind of genre than what I'm used to from him, and he still shined completely. Like, even though, like I said, it's a little overpowering at points, it's still, that's the point, it's Rick Wakeman, so of course the organ and the keyboards are going to be super loud, but from what I heard, that drummer was killing it, dude. Oh my god, that one fill he kept using over and over was awesome. Where did it go? Tony Fernandez. I don't think we've listened to him before. Oh, he was in the Straubs, who we are doing soon, actually. That's funny. So I think Rick was in that band too, wasn't he? So that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, he was killing it. It did sound like there was like a mix of some other percussive stuff in there too, other than, the keyboard and the drums. The bass was solid from what I could hear, but honestly, like I said, at some points it kind of became this like organ prog rock soup where you couldn't really like distinguish things from one another, but then it would kind of thin out and then you could pick things up, but sometimes it kind of just blended all together. But like I said, I'll try and switch it out and find something different. But if I can't, that's all. I tried, you know. But thank you, Paul. That was great. That's a great way to start the day if you're watching day premiere, you know. Just get you nice and jazzed up, you know. I got a big one I got to tackle tonight, so this is a good, you know, setting the table for that, you know. And then we'll see how that long one goes tonight. But yeah, that was great. Obviously, Rick was the best part of that because he's the most prominent thing in the sound, and he also dominates whatever sound he's in usually because he's that good. Cape and all, whenever he decides to wear it, man. I love that one show we watched. I think it was the Yes Show's one where he's in that cape, and he's such a character, bro. He really is. And we've seen some of his comedy on here as well, you know, part of other videos and such. And he's so cool, man. Like, what a down to earth, but also kind of in the clouds at the same time kind of guy, you know? Because that band he was in, yes, that band he was in, they all were very interesting characters, you know. I think they were all meant for each other. I think the most normal person in that band was Bill Bruford, and he got the hell out of there after Close to the Edge. He was like, nope, I'm going to go play with Fripp, you know. And I think that's funny. But they're all great people. You know, John, like he's more of an in the clouds person, but I think he means well, no matter what. At the end of the day, John definitely means well. I think he does honestly want the best for people, you know, and I think that's an admirable quality to have because I don't share it sometimes, you know, and I should. We all should, but yeah, we just don't sometimes, I guess. But, you know, from what I did here, the drums are great, guitars are great. But that's Rick's song through and through. And yeah, that was great. Thank you again, Paul. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully y'all enjoyed that. If you have any other Rick Wakeman solo stuff or yes things you think I'd like, leave it down below. And then the playlist thing really hasn't been working, but if I'll try to link my yes playlist up there somewhere if you want to go watch some other stuff. But for some reason, it hasn't been working for the past few days, so I don't know. It just keeps popping up with like the playlist from like months and months and months ago that I haven't used in forever, and it won't let me search for any new ones, so kind of stuck on that front, but you know, it is what it is. But we've done a lot of Rick Wakeman. We've done a lot of Yes. If you go searching for it, or just go like on my profile and look for the Yes playlist, tons of stuff. We've basically covered every album, not all of every album, but basically every album by Yes, except a couple, I think, of the ones in the very, you know, closer to this time period than, you know, back in the day. But yep. All right, that's it. I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye. I forgot to say something. Before y'all go, we have a really cool Patreon community. We'd love to have you. If you join the $15 tier or up, you get one free request a month. There's a link for it down in the description. That's what supports this channel. That's what keeps it going. And it also provides most of the music that we listen to as well. So if you'd like to join that group, that's the way to do it. But you can also send a request in via PayPal. There's a link for it in the description. And yeah, have a great day. See you later.